Wow, I'm surprised I'm not deaf right now. What's going on, guys, and welcome to another Reputized video. Overlord was directed by Julius Avery. It's all about a group of American soldiers who are dropped behind enemy lines and discovers a horrifying secret Nazi experiment with horrifying and chilling results. This movie, I loved it. I'm going to go straight forward with the positive, y'all. Bill Ray's storytelling was just fantastic. I got what he was trying to say. It was straight and to the point. Jade Kurzel's score was great. It was really eerie whenever something was about to happen. The jump scares was perfect. I really liked it. And the sounds was just amazing. It was loud. It was a true theater experience type movie. Laurie Rose and Fabian Wagner's cinematography work was done very well. I could see what was going on. It was a very dark movie. Most of it was set in France in 1944, so they gave it that surrounding on how things looked back then. Of course, this was happening around WWII, a year before the war ended. So I thought that gave it more of a itch to it instead of it being set in today's time. I liked the characters. I cared for them very much. They were soldiers doing their jobs and dying behind enemy lines. Most of what happens every day now in real life, but only in this movie they were dealing with a bunch of science fiction stuff. Like I said, I really liked the character, especially the main character played by Jovan Adepo. I got the fear in his eyes. He sold it pretty well. He was one of those soldiers that wasn't used to it. Of course, they confirmed in the movie that he was cutting grass a week ago, and then next thing he knew, he was handed a telegram or a letter from the army. And now he ended up there. Like, he ended up where he was all because of a letter, because they drafted him. And it all took him by surprise, and you could see the fear in him. You could feel the fear he was going through, looking at all this stuff that was going on. And the villain, I couldn't find what his name was. I looked everywhere. Maybe it's me, but I couldn't find who actually played that character of the villain, of the main Nazi soldier. But he was awesome, especially by the third act when things go down with him. By the end of it, it was, he terrified me. I like the way they made him look. I was thinking to myself, he kind of looks like he could be a Batman villain. Scarface. There you go. Seriously, he was pretty good in this. I liked the viciousness of his character. Alright, the negatives. There's not much. Like I said, I really like this movie. I didn't really find any downfalls with this movie that I could see. But the only thing I could say about it was the pacing. Okay, after the beginning scene happens and they fall behind enemy lines and they get through all that, it started off with a bang. But then when they got to the woman's place that they were staying before all this chaos happened, it felt a little long. Maybe it was just me, but some of that could have been trimmed for me. That's like I said, that's just me. And the effects when people would first turn into whatever the hell they turned into, it did look a little cheesy at first, but then it improved. They would change a certain way, but then later on it would show the other creatures and they would look vicious, but they wouldn't look cheesy or anything. So I'm glad they improved the effects. It's like it kind of lost track of what it was, and then later on it found its place. So that was really good. This movie, it had horror, action, mystery, drama, everything in a movie you'd want. It's like a combination of all genres except for romance. My final thoughts on this movie, it's a well-done, action-packed horror flick that is definitely worth the price of admission. There's no doubt about it, guys. Overlord gets an A. I hope you liked this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, for those of you who did. Like, subscribe, get reputized, share even, and make sure to subscribe to the Reactor Reactions Galore, which is in the description down below, and also like the Reactor and the Repstra on Facebook, which is also down below. Stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. I will have more out for you guys. That's a promise. Peace to Rip.